What is CAT all about? It's an entrance exam for getting into B schools. Probably 90 or 95 of the top 100 schools in India use CAT. Some use others also, but predominantly they use CAT. And so there are now 20 IIMs across kind of 3 generations, they call it. Look those up, but I'm sure most of you know all the names. Right? What is the exam about? These days, the exam is conducted only on one day, 2 sessions. The exam has 3 different sections, each with 1 hour each. And things to keep in mind: the quant section has 34 questions, verbal also has 34, DILR has 32 questions. And so adding up to 100 questions, each question carries +3. Questions are of 2 types. You have multiple choice question and type in the answer questions, TITA. For multiple choice questions, if you get the answer wrong, there's a negative mark of -1. For TITA question, there's no penalty for getting something wrong. And so the maximum mark you can get is 300, 100. The verbal section is 102, quant is 102, DILR is 96. Now, what do they do after this? Because the session is conducted over, exam is conducted over 2 sessions, they have a process called as normalization. This is a tough statistical process. In layman terms, they adjust for level of difficulty. They take the scores in session 1, scores in session 2, then say, it looks like from overall numbers, session 2 is perhaps a little tougher. So a total of 130 in session 2 should get the same percentile as probably 143 in session 1. They have a process to find the exact numbers and match this out. After they do the normalization, which is the adjustment to the levels of difficulty across the 2 sessions, they combine the scores and give 1 scorecard. So in your scorecard, there's no distinction between session 1 and session 2, morning session and evening session. It's 1 score. After they do that, they list all the scores and give a percentile thing. Percentile is effectively ranking. If you're saying your score is 99th percentile, that means you're in the top 1% of candidate. If your score is 99.5th percentile, you're in the top 0.5% of candidates. That is, your only 0.5% of candidates are above you. Right? So based on this, you get called for interviews. Now for phase 2, I'm not going to go too deep into this. Generally, for most colleges, there are 5 input metrics. Right? Your class 10 score, class 12 score, undergraduation score, work experience, and CAT score. With different weightages they put in for this, and then you get called for the interview. And what should you keep in mind for this exam? The syllabus is very straightforward, so pretty much anyone can take it. They make sure that the passages and question types do not give a giant advantage to any particular group of students. So they're careful about this. So most of the syllabus will be based on class 8, 9, 10 math and English, nothing more than that. Right? You need to be intense during the exam. You need to have the stamina to write a 3-hour exam. So definitely take a bunch of marks. If you're starting, then plan with the overall exam in mind from right about now. So you should take a lot of mock exams to get geared to the idea of taking a 3-hour exam. It is very vital. if you do nothing else, then if you're going to do only one thing, that one thing should be taking mocks. Right? Best wishes for CAT.